You know, I've been very critical of Phil Spencer lately, and I think rightly so in a lot of aspects. He has done a lot of interviews and things like that post E3, and I feel like if I'm going to be critical, I should also, give a little bit of respect and admiration for where he's actually been really well received, and I thought has done a good job with answering questions head on, especially where it comes to games we're going to get. Listen, I've seen the interviews, I know, right, like I'm going to get it out of the way. Games are coming, quote unquote, because he said the same thing last year and they held things back, quote, last year as well. Year before that as well. So, with that being said, I completely get it. They have new studios, games are coming. A lot of these studios are tied up making multi-plats for the time being. But down the line, certainly next generation, there's going to be some games. We're getting new Halo and Gears. That's always great things. Those are fantastic games, and I'm excited about that. With that being said, he did a recent interview, which I think realistically is probably one of the things that could give people faith in the Xbox brand without there being games. Because look, without there being games, what's the point in having an Xbox? How can you have faith in the Xbox brand if they're not going to make games going forward, or if they're just going to make third-party games? So you have to wonder, like, what's the deal? Why would you want to buy an Xbox? For me personally, it's ecosystem, friends, and it looks like the next Xbox will most likely be more powerful, which I think is a great thing. So with that being said, where do we go from here? Well, Phil Spencer in this interview, which I'm going to link, talks a lot about what they're going to be planning for the next generation and divulges some secrets and things like that. So one of the great things that he did do was confirm that there will be an Xbox after Scarlet, which I think is good. And the reason why I think this is good is simply for the fact that we, as Xbox fans, maybe are expecting a mid-gen refresh. The thing is, with me personally, I'm not expecting a mid-gen refresh. I actually think that they're future-proofing the Scarlet. So with that being said, I think that we're going to continue to get consoles after that. And I think Scarlet's going to be a 7 to 10-year console, meaning that takes you up to 2030, and then to get another console after that, that is probably more than a lot of people would have anticipated us getting. So I do think that, that's going to be pretty interesting going forward, because it does come down to, hey, are we going to be able to get more and more consoles? And I feel like as long as we're getting consoles, I'm going to be happy and have a place to game, and that makes me very excited, about the future. So that confirms right there probably the biggest Xbox news that I can think of, because he's confirming that. And even though, I've had some disagreements with Phil in the past, I do feel like he's being genuine here, and that's something that you can kind of take to the bank, that they do want there to be more consoles and more Xbox consoles in the future. Now, when it comes to games and stuff, that's a different story. We don't know, but this is going to be very interesting to see how this sort of plays out, and I really do love the fact that he's very forthright and upfront with it, because I think that's super important. So anyway, like I said, I will link this. You guys can let me know what you think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. As always, have a great day. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.